Hello everyone, my name is PlasmaMuffin, and welcome back to the Aether mod tutorial series. It has been a while due to things that happened that I've mentioned in previous videos, but I'm finally back. And as you can see, I rebuilt my house. It's a little bit bigger this time, and I finally managed to get 10 victory medals. That took a very, very long time. Quite a lot longer than I would have liked, but no matter. So, in this episode, we are going to be attacking that silver dungeon over there. So, let's get started. I think I have everything I need. I have the Hammer of Notch, it's going to be my weapon. Valkyrie Lance as a backup weapon, lots of bread. Full set of non-degraded Zanite armor. 49 healing stones. Alright, that seems good. Let's get to it. So, while we're on the way there, I'm going to talk about a few things. So, the reason, if you haven't seen the video that I did where I explain why it's been so long, I'll just explain it here. The reason for the long absence of this series was because, well, I tried to record this episode, but before I did the episode, I needed to actually get enough victory medals. And so I tried to get the victory medals, but unfortunately I died. And so I'm like, well, okay, I'll just go back to a previous save. Unfortunately, the last save I had was quite a ways back before I'd even built my house, so I had to scrap that. But I am here now, and I have all the things that I need to have in place. So all that's left is to just go and fight the dungeon. And I'm going to want to make sure I'm at full health before I do this, because this is a very tough fight. It's actually harder than the gold dungeon, or at the very least it's more intense. It's like, compare it to the Ender Dragon fight versus the Wither fight in modern vanilla Minecraft. The Ender Dragon fight is a lot slower. Like, there's a lot less risk involved, but it takes forever because it's just so hard to actually damage the thing. But, with the Wither, it's a lot easier to damage it faster, but it's also easier for it to damage you faster. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, got some neat loot from some of these chests. And should I use a bread or a healing stone? I'll use a healing stone. So for this fight, you are going to want a Hammer of Notch. If you do not have one, get one. It is basically mandatory, because if you try and do the fight without one, you're probably going to die. Actually, you have a good chance of dying even with it, so you definitely want to get it to improve your chances as much as possible. So here's the, I don't know if I've been here in the last episode, it's been so long since I recorded this, but this is the boss room, and as you can see we have this cool little throne up here. That's not water, it's blue wool. That's water. And as you can see, got this nice blue cape. So this is the Valkyrie Queen. If you right click her, she says, "Show me 10 victory medals and I will fight you." Punching her just creates smoke and says, try defeating some weaker Valkyries first. So, heck did she go? Oh, please tell me she didn't leave the room. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I'll wait for her to return, and hopefully she does. Talk about the gear. So, you will want full Zanite armor, or I guess maybe iron armor. I guess that would work too. I think they're basically functionally the same. You will want a Hammer of Notch, full durability, or mostly full durability, no less than half. You will want at least 30 healing stones, some gummy sweats if you have them, which I don't, and bread or whatever kind of food you can get. So now, just right click her with the medals. Very well, attack me when you wish to begin. Alright. So I'm just going to be using the right-click function of the Hammer of Notch. Here we go, I gotta pronounce the name. Just hide, basically just hide in the corner. You know, that's actually, it's helpful, but it's not very fun, video-wise, so... Sino Roller Gantant, the Valkyrie Queen. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here in the corner. It's a lot safer. Come on now. As you can see, she blocks off the entrance. Man, this has lots of knockback. If you wish to challenge me, strike at any time. You don't say! It's not like I'm in the middle of the fight or anything. Well, she's behind the wall. Interesting. Hammer of Notch has a very large hitbox, so... Ah! Please don't kill me. This is taking a little while. She shoots these little lightning balls. Definitely want food that stacks here in this fight. Very important. Because you can't be sorting through your inventory and spending excessive time scrolling. Alright, Sino Roller Gantant, the Valkyrie Queen. Almost got you. See if we can finish her off with a left click. Oh, hello! That's a lightning ball. There we go. Come here. Come here, you. Yeah! Achievement get dethroned. You are truly a mighty warrior. Sweet! That went very well. I'm happy with that. So now, as you can see, we have a silver key. Let's grab a book of lore. What key is that for the lore books again? B. It's B. B for book. So let's put the silver key in here. Yeah, I've already gotten that. Alright, silver key, dropped by the Grand Valkyrie. Use it to gain access to the silver treasure chest. And that silver treasure chest is right here. As usual, you can't open it with anything else. You can't break it. It's basically like bedrock. And here we go. Excellent! I really could not have asked for any better gear from this. This is pretty darn awesome. So, we have my favorite item in the entire mod, the invisibility cloak. Check it out. I'm invisible. Completely invisible. When I attack or mine stuff, then it uninvisifies me, but otherwise I'm completely invisible, and I believe even if I nudge them, mobs will not attack me. Although, I'll have to test that theory. Oh, okay. So, this guy can still see me, evidently. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I suppose that if they've seen you once... Ow! Golly, you're supposed to die. Don't attack me in the middle of the death animation, that's just rude. So, yeah, the invisibility cloak makes it so by default mobs won't attack you. Oh, right. And it makes it difficult to open inventories. Because, that's a balancing feature to make it so you don't just have it be OP. It's already kind of OP, but since it's so hard to do the silver dungeons, I would say it's balanced. So yeah, good reward. So this is good because I got all the good loot right off the bat, so I don't have to do that dungeon again, which is nice because I really don't like doing these dungeons. It takes quite a long while. Hey, bunny! Okay, let's take the cloak off for a second and just loot these a bit. Darts are good. So, this is the regeneration stone, and you can place it here or here, it doesn't matter. It will cause you to slowly regenerate health. About the speed you do in normal vanilla Minecraft nowadays. So that's very fun, very nice, very useful. Okay, it looks like it's a bit slower actually, but it's still incredibly helpful. Alright, bud. Let's do this, and... yes! Okay, let's put the invisibility cloak on, there we go. And the Neptune helmet. That is part of a unique set of armor. Yeah, he's still shooting at me because he saw that I was here before I put the cloak on. So it works similarly to invisibility in other games, and it also actually muffles your footsteps, which is really nice. As you can see, or rather hear, I'm not actually making any sound when I walk, which is quite cool. I like that. And it's compensated by making it so you can't like attack while you have the cloak on, or you uncloak for a second, but you can, and you can't open inventories, but other than that, there's really no downside to wearing it all the time. And it makes it much easier to avoid the stupid Zephyrs, because if they haven't already seen you, then they won't shoot at you, and it's incredibly helpful. So, that went very smoothly. More smoothlier than my last attempt, at least. Oh cool, there's a dungeon down there, a bronze dungeon. So, not entirely sure what to do now, but let's talk about the Neptune's helmet. So, that's a set of armor called the Neptune's armor, and basically if you have a full set, it gives you water breathing, and I think allows you to swim quickly in water, as well as mine faster in it. And, so, it's good, and, gives, I think it has, like, the base durability of diamond, but it's really difficult to get the full set. Or as this guy might say, it's difficult to get the full sweat. Huh? Anyway, yeah, it's very difficult to get the full set, and it's not really all that useful, so, yeah, it's not super great, not super fantastic, but it'll do it in a pinch, as they say. And the golden sword is just an aesthetic thing that the Valkyrie Queen carries. It's a normal golden sword, nothing special about it, unfortunately. But, so yeah, that is the silver dungeon done. And, so I'm just going to make some more of these darts real quick. Enchanted darts, I guess. I'll make those ones. Have to just make the normal ones and enchant them, if memory serves. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've last played this mod. But yeah, we got very lucky here. Invisibility cloak and regeneration stone. This is going to make it so we don't need to use food all the time to heal. Although I still might do that just to get rid of all the excess bread I have. And the invisibility cloak is just a nice quality of life addition. So some of the other loots you can get from the silver dungeons are, you can get the if you're fast, you can do stuff. You can't craft unless you're super fast, but I don't think it's even humanly possible to be fast enough to craft that well. But the other loots you can get from that dungeon are, you can get Valkyrie tools. There's a Valkyrie pickaxe and a Valkyrie shovel. There might be a Valkyrie axe as well, but I'm not sure about that. And what those do is they're like normal tools, but with greatly increased mining range. So you can mine blocks that's like way over there. Like, see how much range this thing has? Ouch. Well, that's basically how much range the Valkyrie tools have. So it's very nice to have those if you can get them. But you're just gonna have to go up closer to get the items that drop anyway. So it's not super helpful, but it is cool, and you can like mine stuff that's above you easier. So that's nice. I'm definitely going to need more Ambrosium. As you can see, I have 2 enchanters here, because I needed to make healing stones and repair my Zanite stuff, so yeah. But another thing you can get from the dungeon is the golden feather, which makes you fall slowly. So it's basically like having a bunny on your head at all times, but without the higher jump, and without the little bouncing ability that makes it so you can travel really far. So it's very nice to have, but I much prefer the loot that I got. Because I think you only ever get 2 things of interest from the dungeon chests. Possibly 3 in the bronze dungeons, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it's very good that I got what I got. I could not have asked for a better set of loot. So, I think that's going to be it for this episode. How long have I been recording? Yep, 15, 16 minutes, that should be good. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, I have no clue what I'm going to be doing, but I'm sure I'll figure it out by then. So thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you in some way or another. And any comments you might have about the video, or about my channel, or about life in general even, feel free to post those. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.